says to me, well, what are you going to do? And I turned back to him and I said, are you kidding? I'm going back under the table. All right. Come on now, who's going to have some more Ruby's chili? Okay. The greatest chili made north of Texas and east of Louisiana. You all know what they say. A day without my bowl of red is the day I'm better off in bed. And things to that effect. Here's a customer that needs a little more chili. How you doing? Hey, come on. This chili isn't that spicy, is it? Come on now, partner. What's up?
Alice?
Well, yeah. What about Alice? Come on. I think you might feel better if you talk about it. What's your name?
Lester, and Alice was my wife. She made chili for me every Friday night for the past 44 years.
Wow.
And one night I went home and chili was burning on the stove. I'll never forget it. Alice was sitting on a chair in the kitchen, and the good Lord had taken her home.
Oh, Lester, doing for you like that, making chili every Friday night, that was Alice's way of letting you know how much she loved you.
I never told the old girl I loved her, but I did. It was too hard.
I know, it's hard to tell people that you love them sometimes, but she knew, believe me. Just listen to what you've already said. The Lord took her home. You know how happy she is that the Lord took her home? And she's still looking after you. I mean, what happened to Alice is just part of God's plan. I'm sure she's just more worried about how sad you are than anything else.
Sometimes I feel like I can see her and I can talk to her.
Well, then you can. And the next time you talk to her, you say hello from me, okay? There you go. That's better. Now, I'm going to take some of this around before it gets cold, but we'll talk later, okay?
Thank you, Cole. You're a good boy.
You're welcome.
Alice, honey, thank you for the chili and for sending us this nice boy. Chili ain't as good as yours, but I'm pleased to hear from you again.
How about over to this table?
Colton?
Yes, darling. You want some more chili? I'll get to you in just a second.
No, thank you.
Well, what's your name?
Oh, I'm Belinda. I'm the chestnut lady.
Well, how are you, Belinda?
I'm fine. I wanted to ask you if you knew my son in the Marines. He's been in there now quite a few years.
Well, could be that I've met him. What outfit is he in?
He's the 32nd Mortar Battery.
32nd. Belinda. Honey, there hasn't been a 32nd Mortar Battery since the Korean War.
Oh, but no, this is long before Korea. Oh, he was on Guadalcanal, Saipan, all them places. Sergeant Pete Peterson. Real name's Alton, but everybody called him Pete.
Well, I guess I haven't met him then. Are you sure that he hasn't retired by now?
Oh. Oh, dear, I got that telegram. Well, I have it here someplace. They said he was killed in action.
Well, now, Belinda, do you know how lucky you are to have had a son that loved his mother so much that he was willing to go to war and fight and die to protect you?
Me? Why, I never thought of it that way. I mean, Alton dying for love.
Of course he did.
Oh, God bless you, Colton. Thank you so much for bringing us sunshine just when we needed it most.
Belinda, it is my pleasure, believe me.
Robin. I just want to see if this is long enough.
It is, I can tell.
I don't think so, not if she keeps growing like this.
Well, of course I'll keep growing.
Of course. I'll just make it a bit longer. It may not be cool, but I will make it cool.
Hi, Scotty.
Hey.
Where have you been?
Oh, you know, just out doing lawyer business. Did you eat your dinner? Everything?
Well, I didn't finish everything, but well, mostly. You know, I'm not a grown-up yet.
Well, you're almost there up there. But I guess, come to think of it, you still are just a pretty little girl.
How long have you two been such good friends?
Today. Scotty's someone that I can really talk to.
Oh. I know.
I told Bobby the same thing.
Come on, Robin. It's time for your TV show.
Oh, is Full House on right now?
Yeah, it is.
That's your favorite show, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Good. Mine too.
Scotty, are you going to be here later?
You bet. I'll just be hanging around. Come see me, okay?
Okay, see ya.
Okay. Come on. Enjoy the show.
She really likes you.
Well, you know, she knows what's going on with her mother and with Philomena. I think the grown-ups around here are going to have to start leveling with her.
Philomena was a wonderful woman.
Well, she hasn't let the grief out about it yet. But you're right. She is a great little girl.
Pardon me while I get you in focus, but I never thought you would be the type to even notice a 10-year-old child. I'm glad you are, though. She's the most important person in the world to me right now.
She is crazy about you.
Thank you for helping me out with her.
Anytime, Bobby.
That was pretty quick, Commissioner.
They radioed me from the station. You sure it's him?
No question about it. Satan? I was working in the back there when I heard him scratching on the door and barking. He came right back here.
And this is the dog that you sold to this so-called Patton?
Absolutely.
I mean, how can you be sure? He looks like any other Rottweiler to me.
Well, every trained dog we send out of here is tattooed on the inside of his left leg. The numbers are in the National Registry for protection against theft. This dog has the right number.
Tell me, I'm finally getting a break in this case.
Listen, Patton, or whatever his name is, he paid a fair price for him. I'll bet if you posted a man here, he'd come back looking for his dog.
No, he won't show his face in public. Not now that he knows we're closing in on him. Tell me, any tags on the animal?
No. Oh, he had a rabies tag when he left me. At least we have Patton's address.
Yeah, 12995 Comstock. It's a vacant lot.
Oh, I'm sorry.
How smart is this animal?
Him? Smart as they come. Do everything but play the kazoo.
If we took him outside and said, go find your master, would he do it?
He might. Yeah, let's see. Satan, go home.
Let's go. Come on.
To be a hot.
The truck is gonna be here. Look at all these things.
Good heavens,
Can you believe this?
already?
Can you believe all this? I'm gonna need elastic walls in that apartment of
Would
mine.
you come on? Look, the wedding is in a week, right? All of this stuff, half of it will be gone by then.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You guys will be coming, yes?
Are you kidding? I'm coming whether I'm invited or not.
Great.
You are definitely invited.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Scott, it reminds me my head has been like Swiss cheese these past few days. I've been wanting to ask you something. Will you be one of my ushers?
Well, Tommy, I was wondering if
Oh,
you
come
were...
on, Scott. I'm asking. I'm pleading.
Okay, okay.
Thank you,
Black
thank you.
tie and the whole thing?
The usual.
Oh, all
They
right.
have them over at the bride and groom shop.
I'll stop by.
Thank you.
Hey, there she is.
I remember Mommy's wedding to Uncle Duke.
Oh, well, we'll never come close to that, will we?
The best there ever was. Remember Uncle Duke? He was so handsome, and he had a kilt, and he wore a formal jacket.
He was just about the handsomest man I ever saw that day.
And then there was Mommy. Her dress was so beautiful. With little pearls and little things. She was beautiful. It made people cry just to look at her. And they had bagpipes and everything. Mommy was so happy.
It's okay.
You really think he knows what he's doing?
Like you, I hope. Dogs have an amazing sense for this kind of thing.
I can't imagine how you could sell an animal like that to Grant Putnam.
How could I know? Putnam's a hell of an actor. In sane hands, that's a great dog.
He's lost it. I knew it.
Wait a minute. Just be patient. He's just getting his bearings.
Well, I sure hope so.
Here we go. Yeah, but where?
How's my wiring, Anna? What do you think? Did this go off when I want it to?
Looks like it.
Good. Good. Now. Now, I don't suppose you'd like to tell me what was in the note that you sent to Robert.
What do you mean?
What do I mean? Are we going to play this one again? Take a look at me, Anna. Do I look like I'm so far gone that I have no idea what's going on around here? I know everything. Of course there was a clue in that. I wanted you to send a message to Robbie. The question is, will he be smart enough to pick it up, or will I have to drag him here by the nose?
What do you want?
None of your business.
I think it is my business.
Well, once again, we disagree. Now, you behave yourself. Behave yourself, or I might just forget my plan. And I might pick Robbie off on one of the streets here. Of course, that would deny me the opportunity to see him die. But it would be the next best thing, now wouldn't it?
Ow! That hurts.
That's the bad news. The good news is, very shortly, nothing will ever hurt you again. Just think of that. Nothing will ever hurt again.
Tell me where we go.
I just told you, Anna.
Oh.
None of your beeswax. Now, the one thing I have to be very careful about is that you don't in any way warn Robbie. I wouldn't want that to happen, now would I, love? Would I?
Oh.
I suppose that was a surprise, now, wasn't it? The rest of your life is going to be chock full of little surprises. Short though that life may be. Am I mussing your hair, love? You know what's going to be left of Robbie when this place blows up? Compost. Nothing but compost.
It's time. General Hospital will continue in a moment.
Not believe all those packages. Well, did you get Robin calmed down?
I think she'll sleep for a while. Olin's staying with her.
But, you know, I get the feeling that child's still on edge. She could fall back into shock anytime.
Gosh, I hope not.
Mm-hmm.
On a happy note, Tom, I saw your dad today. He's up on his feet, and he's determined to walk down the aisle with you at your wedding.
Well, we're all hoping for that, aren't we?
Well, if your father said it, it's as good as done. By the way, does he ever talk about taking a breather after all these years, like maybe a consultant or something like that?
Well, I'll tell you who would love that would be my mother. She still says she's Dad's second wife.
The first one being General Hospital, of course.
Of course, Bob.
You're not going to be that way, are you?
Nah, I'm too lazy. I think Dad came out of the box that way. You know, prefab, symbol.
He should take a long vacation after the surgery and the wedding and everything's all over.
Are you all right?
Yeah. I'm just a little tired. There must be too much wedding all at once.
Are you sure you're okay?
Yes, affirmative, Doctor.
Well, then we'd better go upstairs and rehearse before we have to get back to work.
I rehearse.
You do want the wedding to be picture perfect, don't you?
Oh, yes, I do, but how are we going to rehearse without the wedding party here?
The honeymoon. I mean, actually, the kiss. I'll settle for the kiss. Sound a little better? Honeymoon will come later. There are people watching us, you know.
Oh, sorry.
Excuse me.